Very good morning, tripods. So I had day one yesterday, and I was gonna hang out. I did do a video with people, like my friends. But problem is, I just got bored. I just didn't find a video go, so I just scrapped the idea. So this is this is day two. But for part one, I can explain. I was just went and picked them up, walked down, get pizza, enjoy some stuff, walked again, and then that was it. And right now I'm just walking to the post box, just delivering a very good letter, very important letter. I don't want to show what it is because I'll get the quotation, so I'm not going to do that. Walking a different way. And so I'm just going to be watching a film. Now, I'm not going to say what film it is because very much I might have children watching, but I know my fuel age is like 13 to equal age, but I just don't want to promote like 15 films, so I'm not going to say what the film is until I'm probably going to say what film it is. But I'm not going to say it right now because I need to deliver this letter. Anywho, just walking about. Bit cooler today as it was yesterday. Yesterday it was warm, but then we got a bit of wind. Just a little bit, not a lot. It's really car alarms, I don't know why. But that's just usual area, I guess. I'm walking my best as I can to stay in the shape, but right now I'm just walking on the path I usually walk from. Do have a bit of sunburn. Just a bit. It is starting to get there a bit. Only just going to do is just walk into shades because I'm not bothered walking in the baking sun. Oh, got a message. Sorry, that is just my friend Max who wants to be a director and he wants to direct some good films. I'm not going to say what films they are because it's private, but he wants to be a director, which I respect that. So where's Joe? You remember Joe? Okay. Just gonna look at something, give me a second. Sealed, yeah, that's sealed. Right. You didn't see it. Still that car alarm's happening, dear God. Ah, there's the post box. Oh no, I wonder. Is this more now? Because it used to be £500 for playing ball games on this field and that one there. But I don't know if that's been raised because, cost of living and stuff like that. It's been raised for lots of money. I have no clue for sure, but I don't want to know because I'm not stupid. The premium doesn't open until 11 o'clock. No, fiddlestick. Even though I know it says it's 8 a.m, but that's actually a lie. It opens at 11 a.m, and it closes at... It closes about 8 p.m, so that's wrong. Here's the thing, though. The thing is that why? Because it used to be a different store as it got brought by. That's through. It's through. There we go. Oh, they got some work doing. Huh. Used to be a trippy there, but that's gone. They're doing some work on it. I mean, it's been bought. I know I said I'll leave it there, but this is a very interesting video. This is something I'm going to have to explain. Hear me out. Listen. So for bread is mostly an important thing in British history. We need it for making sandwiches, some food. We can make bread pizza. I don't know anything else. I know for us Brits we got the summer heat right now because of that thing. But the thing is, summer sucks. Now, I'm not saying summer is bad and yada. I'm not saying that, no. I'm saying summer is good, unless it's too hot and also some bad stuff is going to happen. Let me explain that part. Bread. Now, you know the reason why I'm saying bread? Because the heat does actually make your bread go mold and rubbish. It has happened before. I've seen it happen when I was a kid and then when I was an adult. And he can actually grow bread on... He can cause mold to grow on bread if it's not in a very good location. So I think I should put my bread in the freezer which it has happened before, and it does keep it nice and cool. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I have to talk to my parents going, should I put bread in the freezer, let it out, get it cooler, so it's got a bit of, no way, that's gonna make it moist and rubbish. Nah, forget that. I don't know what to do. Do I should get brown bread or just normal bread? I don't know. But like I said, heat can cause mold to grow on bread. And that's why I hate one part of the summer, because mold... Ah, just been attacked by a bug. Anyway, what was I again? Oh yeah. Bread mold. Bread mold, I hate. So if you get... Like, right, here's the thing. If you get a mold on your bread, check every single slice if there's not mold. If there's not mold, that's good. You got enough bread for, like, I don't know, the next days. But if you got mold, lots of mold, and not a lot, well, you're going to lose some bread, and you have to buy more bread from shops. Now, here's something I think shops could do. They could add a cooling system on breads, and then you could bring that cooling system back to your house, and you could cool down the bread when it's not that warm. Which my kitchen does get warm because we're cooking food and all that. But it doesn't happen in the winter, because winter bread is fine. Summer bread, no. I'm getting over ahead myself talking about bread, but this is something that's happened. Now, I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying summer sucks. A little bit, but that's what I'm going to say. Anyway, I didn't even look at the bread yesterday because I off to get Domino's Pizza to chill out with my friends. These are the friends that I said from earlier in the video. Anyway, so mixed band story. So I was just chilling, making a sandwich with peanut butter, best sauce to ever have on a sandwich. They might call it sauce, but I don't care. Anyway, what happened was, I looked in the bread and I saw loads of mold on one top of the bread. And I went, oh no. So I looked, I found 2 bread slices that have not got mold. 2 and 4 we've just got mold on it. At this point, I had to literally eat that pot, eat those and those mold, I throw in the bin. Now, I don't waste food, but what are you going to do with a moldy sandwich? Now, you could say, oh, you could just cut off the mold side. You can't. You just can't do that. Reason is that it'll grow, there's mold roots. Mold roots are a thing. They can grow, they can literally exist on your bread. You can't get rid of mold roots unless you got rid of the mold part. I don't know how it works because I'm not bothered. And I wasted food on bread. No, I think the bread's already decayed, so I think that's perfectly fine. It doesn't count with food wasting. But like I said, food waste, like I said, mold bread, that's what I don't like. So if you got any mold slices, get rid of it and get some new bread. I don't care. That's the only option you've got than trying to cut it up and get that, and you feel ill the next day. No, I don't want that to happen to me. So I am at the shops now to get bread. Maybe some Pringles too. I'm just craving for some snacks. Even though I do have snacks in the cupboard, but it's my money. I can decide what I want. Even though I got like 40 quid on that. Well, I need to save up then. So if you got any mold or anything grown on your bread, like I said, just get rid of that. Anyway, I'm gonna head off there for today. So yeah. Enjoy your rest of the day, my fellow Dreadbots. Peace. Bye-bye.